Hello, it's Mouse Makes, and today is my second Christmas crafts video. Last week I made Christmas cards, and this week I'm making really easy Christmas tree decorations. And what I like about these decorations is that I have made them so that you can hide little presents inside. I'm going to make 6 today, and if you want to know the specific materials I used for each one, then that information and the time codes at which I make them will be in the description below. But here are the general materials that I used for all of them. Firstly, a pack of different coloured felt, a small amount of ribbon, some string to hang the decorations on the tree. I used this gold string. A couple of pairs of googly eyes. I used 1 star from this pack of glittery stars, a small white pom-pom, some sequins, 3 red buttons from this pack of buttons, some small beads, I only used black ones, a needle and thread, some glue and scissors. And also I made myself a template in Photoshop to help me cut out all the individual felt pieces. You don't need to use a template, I just decided to make one as I wanted all the decorations to be very uniform and my freehand drawing skills are not great. But if you do want to use this particular template, then I have made it available on my website and you can download it at the link below in the description if you would like to. Anyway, let's get started. For this really easy star decoration, I started with 2 blue felt discs of 8 cm in diameter. I used blue thread, threaded the needle and knotted the end, and then just sewed the 2 discs together around the edge. I left a gap of a couple of inches so I could put presents inside, but if you don't want to do this, you could seal it up completely and maybe put a little bit of stuffing in first to give it a bit of depth. And this method is the same for all of the decorations, by the way, so I'm only going to show you this part this one time, as otherwise this video will just mainly be me sewing different coloured circles together. I added a loop of string at the opening and used Velcro as a fastener, although you could use a button or a magnetic clip or something else instead. In theory it doesn't actually need a fastener, but I figured the decoration would hang better on the tree if it did. I then glued a yellow felt 5-point star to each side of the decoration. As I say, really simple. This decoration is getting a mouse memory stick inside it. I like this one as you have so many choices of colours, and you could add glitter or something to make the star more sparkly. So this decoration used 2 brown felt discs instead of 2 blue ones. I glued white felt pieces to each side to look like icing, and then on one side I added 2 green holly shapes and 3 red buttons to look like berries. And this decoration is getting a little Merry Christmas box in it. So the Santa decoration uses 2 different colours of felt for the main body. The back is white for his hair and the front is whatever sort of skin colour you want Santa to have. I added a white beard to the front, a red hat with a white rim, gave Santa a little round nose, gave the hat a little white pom-pom at the end, and then finally gave Santa 2 googly eyes. And Santa is getting a Ray Lego figure. Because of the hat and the beard, I think this decoration works really well as it's best at hiding that it has a present inside. So Rudolph starts life as 2 brown discs, the same as for the Christmas pudding. He has 2 antlers, which I glued on the inside of the back piece. So if you aren't going down the present route and are going to seal up your decorations, then you should probably attach the antlers first before sewing the 2 discs together. He then has a large red nose. You could use a pom-pom or a button or something else for this. And then he too has 2 googly eyes. And Rudolph is getting a Deadpool keyring. I like this decoration, although the antlers do flap about a bit. They might have been more sturdy if I'd used craft foam or card or something like that. The wreath has a green back and a black front, although it doesn't really need to be black, it could be any colour. I glued a green wreath shape to the front and then added a bow made of ribbon. I then chose some sequins to add to the wreath to make it more interesting and sparkly. I just chose plain round sequins in red, gold and silver, but the world is your oyster really. This decoration is being filled with chocolate coins, and it's probably the easiest to make as well after the star. And then finally the snowman, which starts with 2 white discs. I glued a black top hat to the front, and then I wrapped a red ribbon around it, although in hindsight I should have done that before I glued the hat on, but never mind. I added a red star to the hat to cover the ends of the ribbon, and I gave the snowman an orange triangle nose. I didn't have any orange felt, so I coloured in a triangle of craft foam for this instead. And then for the eyes and the mouth I used small black beads, and you can't see very well here but they're slightly different sizes and shapes as well, which I thought worked well. So there you have it, 6 felt ornaments for a Christmas tree. Thank you for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed it. Which decoration was your favourite? If you want to see more Christmas videos from me, I have put a playlist below me here, and my latest video is down there. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel or visit my website, then you can do so beside me here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon.